I'm joining from New Jersey. So, we are doing this 41-day intention meditation program to energize and support the upcoming Mega Meditation Summit 3. It's a powerful 3-day event which is happening is in Los Angeles. So, this summit is dedicated to uplifting the collective consciousness of our planet. So, by joining this meditation, we are all contributing our energy and intention to the grand vision of MMS. So, I warmly welcome each one of you to be part of this program. So, today we have another speaker. I'm very honored and happy to welcome Shalini ma'am. Good morning, madam. Welcome to the session.
Thank
So, just a brief intro about Shalini ma'am. So, I know whatever I say it is very less, but a small intro for all the participants who are listening. So, Shalini ma'am is a dedicated pillar of PSSM community for over 2 decades. Her passion for meditation and unwavering commitment to spiritual service has deeply impacted countless lives. With over 10 years of active involvement at Pyramid Valley International, she has gained profound insights into spiritual science. So, Shalini ma'am has taught meditation to millions of people in multiple languages, organized large scale PSSM events, and moderated numerous online sessions such as Patriji's Enlightenment Hour, Swarnamrutam, Dhyanamrutam, and many more. So I welcome ma'am with so much of love and gratitude for this session.
you, Sirisha. Namaste to everyone.
So we'll start with 40-minute meditation.
Absolutely, please. Yes. So let us get into meditation. I'll just brief the process of how to meditate. Now we're all going to meditate for 40 minutes. Anapanasati, the breath meditation. Sit in a comfortable posture. Relax yourself. If you're sitting on a chair or a couch, please do cross your feet. In case you're wearing spectacles, kindly remove it. Clasp your hands one into the other. Close your eyes and observe the breath. Observe your normal, natural breathing process. No need to chant any mantra or visualize any God form. Just be with your breath. If you get any thought, cut away your thought and come back to the breath. No thoughts whatsoever in the mind. Just be with your breath. Last 10 minutes. Do not open your eyes, just be with your breath. Final 1 minute. Slowly get back to your awareness state. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You might keep both your hands on the eyes for 5 seconds before opening your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. We gently open your eyes now. Thank you all for being here and meditating together for this wonderful program which is going to happen, MMS3 Mega Meditation Summit, the third year, which has been beautifully organized by US team. And thanks to the team for giving me this opportunity to be here today.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for guiding us through the meditation, ma'am. It was wonderful. Now I would like to invite Prithvi to start the discussion.
Yeah, thank you, Surisha. Hi, ma'am. Good morning.
Hi Prithvi.
How are you, ma'am?
Always good.
It's
There's
it's
no
all
requirement of asking how are you for a pyramid master.
absolutely, ma'am. It's always a joy to talk to you. And today, this session being, the intention that we are setting for the Mega Meditation Summit that is going to happen in Los Angeles. So this is the third year it is happening. So I just wanted to ask few things like you have been associated with Pyramid Valley for 14 years, and Pyramid Valley has been conducting, organizing so many mass events. So you have seen Patriji also be a part of it, planning and execution and organization and all. So how did Patriji do this organizing and planning? What was his strategy? What was his planning? So, how did you see him do this events?
I began meditation in the year 2004 when I was in my 10th grade. And I was having that why should I go and meditate? But just because of my mom, I got forced into it and I began meditation. And just 1 month after I began my meditation, there was a huge program, a mass program called Dhyana Mahayagna, which was happening in Hyderabad in the year 2004. So in PSSM, every year annually we have this mega meditation summit, like how you call in US, it's called Dhyana Mahayagnam here. And it used to happen every year in different places. So when in 2004, when it was in Hyderabad, my mother wanted to attend, and I happened to be with her, even though I didn't like it. That's the underlying statement. But after going there, I was just mesmerized to see so many people meditating. Because we all know that the first thing, the duration of meditation, how much ever is your age, those many minutes of meditation. So I was in a teenage, so 15-20 minutes maximum would have been my meditation. I was asking, what will I do the whole day being there in meditation? But I didn't know how did I sit for 2 hours with Patriji's flute music, the early morning meditations. And it was a 7-day program. We planned to be there for 1.5 or 2 days. But before I was leaving the campus, I asked my mom, why don't we be here for all 7 days? That was the impact the mass meditation has created in me. And when I went across different stalls there, how Patriji used to encourage Swadhyaya, so many bookstalls around, and lot of energy tools like pyramids, crystals, sacred geometries. So when we get to know a lot of different things, we get interest upon it. And from then onwards, being part of such mega events has been a passion, or it's like it's a must. So from 2004 onwards, every year, wherever it used to be, I was there. And only in the year 2006, because of my board exams, I couldn't go. But other than that, for the last 20 years, every year I'll attend. And similarly is Buddha Purnima at Pyramid Valley. So every May, the full moon, uh, in the celebration of Buddha, we do Buddha Purnima celebrations here, and that used to be our summer holidays. And coming to Bangalore, being at Pyramid Valley is always a joy. So again, there, me being as a participant, as a volunteer, and full time coming up as a staff, and again keenly taking part in different roles, being an organizer and heading the event, hosting the event. So I had been into different roles, and of course that's an experience back for me, I can tell. And every meditation event which gets began is through the intent. So when the intent is clear, what is the purpose of Patriji doing such a huge event? What happens? And why should it be conducted? That's the question behind. So instead of, again, being in the physical world, we do a lot of promotions, a lot of stuff, marketing strategies, everything comes into picture. But equally, there is a spiritual plan behind it. So when we conduct meditation summits in any space, the space energizes. And thousands of people gathering together and meditating for a cause. So that's what our dream is about: Dhyan Jagat, Shakahar Jagat, and Pyramid Jagat. When thousand pyramid masters gathering in a place, meditating for 3 hours with live music and with a mega intention, why would something not happen? So participating in it is a great boon, and doing seva for it is another step ahead, I could say.
Beautiful, ma'am. You just underline the purpose of these events more than planning and organizing and execution. It's what with what intent we actually do it, and that's the purity we need to carry when we are, involved in these programs. Amazing, ma'am. So you talked about live music that will happen in the sessions. So you are also like Chandu sir, and you are also part of PMMA. So what is the importance of live music, especially the classical music for meditation? How does that has an impact?
Music is always a, irrespective of meditation as well, music relaxes the mind. When a person is in stress, or many a times people do say my hobby is listening music. So when you listen music, automatically your nervous system will cool down, I could say. And when the music is paired with meditation. So in meditation, we go into a journey of emptying our mind. And to empty the mind, music plays the role. It's easier to catch hold of it and go to the thought free state. And again, different people meditating, the thought frequencies and the mind frequencies are different. So when you have a component called music, we easily tune to that frequency. Again, coming back to it, the energy of the creator will be there in the creation. When Patriji plays music, the energy showers are more. And he had mentioned himself that during his very initial practice of music, probably if he would have done tons of more practice and if he would have been in the musical field, we can see him in one of the topmost pioneers of being in the classical music as a flautist. But that was not his intention. And his music helped everyone to go to the meditative state easily. So, a meditator cooking will have a difference. A meditator doing any work will have a difference. Name it, anything. And a master playing music is different, and similarly, a master playing music for meditation is much more different. So, that is the reason PMMA, Pyramid Music Meditation Academy, has come into the role where all the musicians should learn meditation and all the meditators should learn music. So that is one of the key points. And every year Pyramid Music Meditation Fest happens in the month of November. And now the next forthcoming is the fifth event we are doing it. And from the beginning, PSSM holds that vibe of music. But especially after Music Fest coming into the picture, I can say Patriji has introduced the genres of music for meditation, I can say. So he used to tell out of every music, classical music has a greater impact. In classical music, especially Hindustani music, has a much more impact for meditation. So when a bansuri is played, you just feel wow. And we all just meditated for the music right now. And this is one such beautiful creation by PMMA.
Yeah, that's really amazing. You know how music just brings us into that state, and how Sir has clubbed it into, and especially when he's playing flute, it's really amazing. As you said, his energy is spreading out there. So you talked about cooking, ma'am, and the Sir was again very particular about food, how it is cooked and how it needs to be served. So in these mega events, what was the care taken for serving food and cooking food?
Um, as I told, my first encounter in the Hyderabad, because I was in my 10th grade, for me going anywhere in a public place or having food with a lot of crowd, I didn't have much of such experience. Probably I would have attended some marriage, that to known people, relatives, and marriage is a very good buffet kind of. But here, when I tasted that upma, it was like, upma in the home is kind of okay, okay. But there, standing in the queue, holding a plate, and getting it served was itself a new experience for me. And as I kept attending lot of events, I started understanding what is the purpose of again Annadana. You know, Patri sir always says you can reach a person's heart only through the stomach. And when your physical needs are taken care, you can work on your spiritual needs. So that is the reason in Pyramid Valley as well we have Annadana Seva. For every visitor who comes here, food would be served. So you don't bother about what is for you. You just take care of your spiritual need. What the purpose you have come here for. And as we are speaking about the food as well, there are a lot of things we take care. Like what is the energy levels of the cook as well will impact the food. So many times in as now it has been continuously conducted in Hyderabad Kartal Pyramid. So we have a specific caterer and he knows about PSSM and he knows about the genre, like what kind of food and how it has to be prepared. So he is also tuned energy wise that how it has to be done. And it is not just free food is given, eat some lemon rice and curd rice and tata bye bye, nothing like that. It's again a stream of number of dishes you can tell. And every day you would have a dessert. It's a must. Who would give so much? Or why would someone give? So even when we approach a caterer or even what kind of vessels they use, and we also make sure that the caterer serves only vegetarian food, because when we want huge vessels, when we procure from outside or rent it for the event, he would have used it somewhere else for some other purpose. That energy vibes would be there in that vessel. So when I'm calling a huge number of people to work on their energy levels, I should also support for their energy frequencies, right? So these kind of measures also would consider. So when we are planning, everything comes into the flow.
That's really amazing. So last year, MMS2 Chandu sir was there and Swarnalata ma'am was there. So how was their experience of this event happening in US? Because they have witnessed a lot of events in India, but how was the experience in US?
Uh, yes, when the very first time before 3 years, when I came to know that there's a mega meditation summit, it was like a wow factor for me that being in US all across the country, meditators are there in different spaces, and thanks to COVID, through the digital platforms, many online sessions and many uh, groups in their localities, people have started meditating now. And irrespective of where they are and what they are doing, whether they are physical or online sessions, this one big event, everyone gathering at a place and meditating will have the ripple effect. So the moment when I came to know that such a huge event is happening, I really felt very happy. And almost every year, Chandu has been attending this event, MMS. So first year in Dallas, and the next second was in Raleigh. And last year, he accompanied Patri ma'am from Pyramid Valley. And yes, of course, it is a joy seeing everyone together. And it also had happened in such a way that it was her birthday during the event. And she was very happy that I am with so many meditators all around. And when we when we just would have planted a seed, what joy it gives when we see a flower or a fruit in the plant. So I would say it is like that kind of a synonym for Patri Madam. Because from 40 years, how Patriji would have taken this meditation from pillar to post. Even for teaching one single person, he would travel so distant and make sure that he is before time. And he used to wait that they would open their doors and invite him to the home so that they can teach meditation. And now seeing such huge event with thousands of people together in another country is an immense pleasure, I can say.
Beautiful. So with all your experience in organizing such events, what is that one suggestion you would like to give to the US team?
When we get to such kind of events, Along with meditation, how our soul gets energized. Similarly, when we work together, our mind gets sharpened. Me doing an event, a marriage function, or any kind of housewarming ceremony in my home is completely my own decision. So I can decide what is the theme, what is the color of the decor, what is the menu. Everything is by me. But when you come to a spiritual event, it is public funding. It is with the help of everyone. So you would have a core committee, you have a set of organizers, you have different departments, and you should equally listen to everyone and take everyone's inputs. So that is where co-creation comes. Creation is easy. Co-creation is a little hardship, but that group energies will help. So sometimes it seems like I told such a good suggestion, but my team didn't accept it. Probably when they come up with some such kind of a circumstance, only then they would understand. It doesn't be here in spiritual way. We hope that that situation doesn't come, that's all. Because our intent comes front than our suggestion. So what is the best foot forward? So when we are aligned to that mission of it, our our self automatically vanishes, I can say.
Absolutely, ma'am. Being a part of these kind of mega events is an opportunity to dissolve our ego and dissolve our the identity that we have been carrying. It's a huge opportunity for all of us. Absolutely, ma'am. So, ma'am, every day you meet new people in Pyramid Valley, guiding them into meditation, teaching them, and you have been guiding a lot of seasoned practitioners also. So, what is that one tip for the practitioners that you would like to give?
Everyday practice is a must. Consistency is the key. I might be a great chef, but I haven't stepped into my kitchen for a year or at least for a month. The moment I re enter again, it would take some time for me to adapt. The way I hold my knife is not the same. So, consistency matters. Sometimes starting is easier, restarting is very difficult. And when we understand why are we meditating for, we wouldn't leave it just like that. There might be gateways for us why we have come into meditation. Probably for the physical health betterment, or for mental peace, or to mend my relationships, or for the focus or concentration, or to bring efficiency in my work. The gateway might be anything for me to step into meditation. But for me to stay in meditation is a spiritual purpose. So when I realize that I am a soul being, so you wouldn't be out of the box. And equally, the first step is like self realization, understanding I am a soul being, and I also understand there are soul beings around me. So I don't see Prithvi in my mind. I see her as a beautiful soul doing service, a spiritual service. So I don't see anyone in a physical or a mind form. When we all understand that we're all here for the growth, we are here for evolution, and such kind of mega events, we evolve together. The growth is together, the change is together, and it is much easier than me meditating hours and hours together in my home. When I be in such spiritual, vibrant events, my energy level grows easily. So, why are we meditating being at different place? It's like how we put our energies for that event, right? Wherever the attention goes, the energy flows. As simple as that. When the attention is given for the intent of the event, for the purpose of the event, it helps. The man energy. It's with three things: tan, man, and dhan. So tan is physically we working for the event. Man is mentally we are contributing the energies so that it all happens on its best. And dhan is contributing in a monetary form. Even though we speak with a lot of energy signs, we also need dollars to rent a hall. But the way we approach is different. Even though you might contribute $100, when you're a transformed soul, when you are a meditator, when you understand what or why you're contributing this $100 for, is the energy what works behind. So, people from wherever you are, please do contribute for this event as much as possible. Of course, with this kind of contribution, we also earn good karma points. It's like extra cheese on your pizza.
Absolutely, ma'am. It's so amazing to listen to you because you brought us back to that, having pure intention and energizing, and you just added amazing energies to this program. I can't thank you enough for, getting us back to the basics as always. Thank you so much, ma'am. It was lovely talking to you, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Prithvi. So, all the very best to the entire team who's been on to this from months. And in fact, I still remember the day the MMS2 had completed and they all decided the next Mega Meditation Summit would be in California. And again, we're in California, checking out with the opportunities, again, planning it as LA. And after a lot of the recent calamity which had happened, and Pari wanted to name it as Healing LA. And when I saw the pictures and the video of where the event is going to happen before months, so from the beginning, somewhere or the other, I have been in touch with the team, and this would be another milestone event in the entire USA. So wherever you are in US, this is the time to go and join your peer group. And after being in part of such mega events, our boost factor will also increase. So do attend, participate, contribute, and also do some seva and see the difference.
Yes,
Thank you.
ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am. Sirisha, over to you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you, Prithvi, for that wonderful discussion. Ma'am, it was wonderful listening to you. It was like each word what you said was like it was like a wow moment for me. Thank you so much, ma'am. So, if anyone has any questions, we'll take, or we can, if not, we'll wrap it up. Okay. All right. So, friends, we'll call it a day. I mean, call it a night, I would say. So, thank you everyone for joining on this session. We'll meet again at the same time tomorrow. Thank you so much. Thank you, ma'am.